12 months ago, I was paying $3,000 a month to a freelancer. Today, I pay about $40 a month for AI tools that do the same job. And honestly, in some areas, the AI is better. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what tools I used, how the quality compares side by side, and, this is important, the things AI still cannot replace. Because I'm not here to sell you hype. I'm here to show you what actually happened when I made this switch. If you're paying for freelance work right now or thinking about it, watch this full video before you make any decision. So let me give you the full picture. I hired a content writer/social media manager. Her job was to produce 4 blog posts per month, write all my email newsletters, and handle captions and copy for my social media. $3,000 a month. That's $36,000 a year. And look, she was good. She delivered on time, the writing was clean, and she understood my brand voice after the first 2 months. I'm not saying she was bad at her job. I'm saying I wanted to test whether AI could do the same thing at a fraction of the cost without destroying the quality. So I ran a 30-day experiment. I kept paying her. I wasn't going to fire someone mid-month without warning, but I also started rebuilding every single part of her workflow using AI tools. Then I compared the results. Let me walk you through the exact tools I used and show you them working in real time. For long-form writing, I used Claude. And before you say ChatGPT can do that too, yes it can, but Claude handles long content without losing coherence, and the writing style is less robotic out of the box. Here's what I actually did. I didn't just paste a topic and hit enter. That's how you get generic AI content that nobody wants to read. Instead, I gave it a detailed brief. The audience, the angle, what we've already covered, the tone, and I asked it to write like someone who actually uses these tools, not like a product brochure. That took 45 seconds. My freelancer would deliver something like that in 2 to 3 days. Is it perfect out of the box? No. I spend 10 to 15 minutes editing, adding my personal examples, cutting the parts that feel too AI. But the structure is there. The research is there. The hard part is done. For newsletters, I use Beehive. It has a built-in AI writing assistant that knows the context of your previous issues. You give it a topic and a rough outline, and it drafts the whole thing. What I like about this is it stays inside the tool. No copy-pasting between ChatGPT and your email platform. The whole workflow is in one place. For captions, I use ChatGPT, but with a saved system prompt that defines my brand voice. This is the move most people miss. If you just ask ChatGPT to write a caption about AI tools, it sounds like every other AI account. But if you give it examples of your writing style and tell it the rules, what you always do, what you never do, the output is actually usable. I'll batch 20 captions in about 20 minutes. That used to take my freelancer half a day. Okay, now the part you actually want to see. Same brief, 2 outputs, her work versus the AI version. Let's look at 3 examples. Blog post intro, hers versus mine. Read both. Her version is polished and correct. My AI version, after editing, is tighter. I cut 3 sentences that were throat-clearing. The AI draft actually pushed me to be more direct because I could see the structure clearly and remove what wasn't earning its place. Newsletter subject lines. Hers averaged a 22% open rate. Mine, with AI-generated subject lines that I A/B tested through Beehive, hit 27% in month 1. That's real money if you're selling something. Social captions. This one is closer. Her captions had more personality and she would catch cultural references that I wouldn't think to include. The AI version is more consistent but slightly less human. I'll talk more about this in a minute. Here's where I have to be honest with you because this is what separates a useful video from AI hype content. There are 3 things my freelancer did that AI genuinely cannot do as well. 1. Strategic judgment. She would tell me, this topic is going to land flat because we already covered something similar in March. AI doesn't know what you've done before unless you tell it everything. And even then, it doesn't push back. It just executes. 2. Real relationships. When she wrote content mentioning other creators or tools, she could reach out to them directly, build a connection, get a reshare. AI can't send an email and build a relationship. The human network effect is real. 3. Genuine cultural intuition. She would pick up on a meme format that was trending 3 days before it peaked and write copy that felt native to the platform. AI is always slightly behind. It knows what was trending when it was trained, not what's trending right now. So if any of those 3 things are the core value of the freelancer you're paying for, strategic partner, relationship builder, cultural antenna, AI is not a direct replacement, it's a different tool. But if what you're paying for is execution, content production, first drafts, research, formatting, repurposing, AI wins, and it's not even close. Let's do the numbers. Before, $3,000 per month to the freelancer, plus my time reviewing and giving feedback, about 4 hours a week. Let's say my time is worth $50 an hour. That's another $800 a month in my time. Total, $3,800 a month. After, Claude Pro, $20 a month. Beehive free plan, ChatGPT Plus, $20 a month. Total tools cost, $40 a month, plus my time, which actually went up slightly for the first month while I was building the prompts and system. But by month 2, I was spending about 6 hours a week total, 2 hours more than before, but on actual strategy, not review. Savings, $3,760 a month, over a year, $45,000. Now, and this is important, those savings only matter if the output quality is acceptable. If the content is worse and it hurts your business, you just destroyed value to save money. That's not a win. In my case, the newsletter open rates went up. The blog traffic is flat, which tells me the AI content is not hurting SEO. The social engagement is slightly down, and I attribute that to the captions being less culturally sharp, so I'm monitoring that. So would I recommend this switch? It depends on what you're actually buying. If you have a freelancer who is a true strategic partner, someone who makes decisions, not just executes them, don't fire them. AI is not there yet. But if you're paying for content production, first drafts, newsletters, captions, research, you can cut that cost by 90% today with the tools I showed you. The output won't be identical, it'll be different. In some areas better, in some areas slightly worse. But for $40 a month versus $3,000, that difference is almost always acceptable. I've been running this setup for 7 months now. I'm not going back. If you want to see the exact prompts I use, the system prompts, the brief templates, the newsletter workflow, I'll link everything in the description below. And if you've already tried replacing a freelancer with AI, tell me in the comments what worked and what didn't. I'm genuinely curious what's different for your use case. Subscribe if you want to see the next experiment. I'm testing whether AI can replace a video editor, and that one is going to be messy. See you next week.